Throughout its history, DC Comics has introduced many fascinating characters who often flew under the radar, as not every superhero achieved the same level of fame as icons like Batman or Superman. One such character is Bloodwynd, a Justice League member and necromancer who wielded a magical gem to combat evil. In later comics, DC reimagined the character, passing the Bloodwynd mantle to someone new. This successor not only carried on Bloodwynd's legacy, but also assumed a unique and profound role as the Superman of Hell. In today's video, we'll delve into the story of the new Bloodwynd. Originally, Bloodwynd was an identity assumed by Martian Manhunter, who joined the Justice League under duress. However, DC later introduced Bloodwynd as a distinct character. This version of Bloodwynd was an occultist with the ability to sense and communicate with the dead, wield magic, and utilize standard superhero abilities like flight and super strength. His powers came from the Blood Gem, a mystical relic created by his enslaved ancestors over 160 years ago. The gem, infused with the rage and fury of the enslaved, was used to kill their master and was subsequently passed down through generations. It eventually came into the possession of Quintus Arce, who became the superhero known as Bloodwynd. Despite his unique backstory and powers, Bloodwynd struggled to gain widespread popularity and gradually appeared less frequently in comics. Eventually, DC reinvented the character, introducing a new individual to take up the Bloodwynd mantle. The second Bloodwynd is Raphael Arce, the nephew of the original Bloodwynd. Born without powers, Raphael gained empathic abilities after the Lazarus planet event, which caused a volcanic eruption on Lazarus Island and unleashed global magic storms that granted new powers and altered existing ones. Raphael's empathic abilities allowed him to absorb emotions and pain from others, bringing them peace. Over time, he helped 327 people but felt he could still do more. Hearing the collective suffering of Metropolis, Raphael made the bold decision to absorb the pain of the entire city. Unfortunately, this was a grave mistake. In doing so, he also absorbed the psychic imprint of one of Metropolis's greatest tragedies, Superman's death at the hands of Doomsday. The overwhelming pain destabilized Raphael, and Doomsday began regenerating through the psychic signature Raphael had absorbed. Martian Manhunter, sensing Raphael's distress through telepathy, came to his aid. He attempted to imprison Doomsday's soul within his own psyche, but the plan backfired, and Doomsday began regenerating within Martian Manhunter's body. Realizing the catastrophic threat of a Doomsday empowered by Martian Manhunter's telepathy, Raphael made the ultimate sacrifice. He absorbed Doomsday fully into himself, causing his own death and reducing his body to a psychic gem. Martian Manhunter later recounted Raphael's bravery to Superman, who lamented never having the chance to meet the young hero and recognized the immense sacrifice Raphael had made. Despite his selflessness, Raphael was dragged to hell alongside Doomsday. He found himself in the fifth circle of hell, Wrath, where he was immediately confronted by a demon. The demon, surprised that Raphael wandered hell untormented, remarked that he didn't belong there. After tasting Raphael's blood, the demon realized who he was, the one who had brought Doomsday to hell. Doomsday, thriving in hell's environment, had evolved to unprecedented levels of strength, even threatening Satan's position as ruler. The demon accused Raphael of doing something unprecedented, making hell even more hellish, and declared that he must be punished. The demon summoned Doomhounds, monstrous dogs infected with Doomsday's DNA, and set them on Raphael. Chased to the edge of the fifth circle, Raphael was cornered. The demon taunted him, explaining that only demons could traverse between hell's circles. Grabbing Raphael, the demon dragged him into the next circle, where countless souls were tormented. He told Raphael that this would be his new home. However, Raphael calmly replied, "There was another," confusing the demon. He then revealed that his death had connected him not only to Doomsday, but also to Martian Manhunter, meaning he carried fragments of both their powers. Tapping into Martian Manhunter's abilities, Raphael shapeshifted into a Bloodwynd-inspired form, taking on the mantle of the new Bloodwynd. With his enhanced powers, he fought back, overwhelming both the demon and the Doomhounds. The demon attempted to subdue Raphael with chains, but they proved ineffective. Gaining the upper hand, Raphael defeated the demon and subdued the Doomhounds, even managing to command them. Demonstrating his defiance of Hell's rules, Raphael freed one of the tormented souls, declaring that no one deserved eternal damnation. He ordered the freed sinner to rescue as many others as possible. When the sinner asked for protection, Raphael left the Doomhounds to guard them and set off deeper into Hell. When the sinner warned him of the dangers in the deeper circles, where more deserving sinners dwelled, Raphael simply replied, "No one deserves eternal damnation." With this resolve, he flew deeper into Hell, determined to confront the devil and free the sinners. His actions and defiance turned him into a symbol of hope among the hopeless, a Superman of Hell. Eventually, Bloodwynd reached the next circle of Hell, Fraud. Unlike the other circles, this one appeared deceptively normal. As a demon explained, the punishment here is wrapped in shiny paper and tassels, forcing sinners to relive their most painful memories. Soon, Raphael discovered his punishment in this circle. He witnessed the creation of the blood gem, a relic he had never fully understood. He saw how the gem was forged by his enslaved ancestors using their rage and pain to kill their master. As the vision continued, Raphael recognized his mother among those passing the gem down through generations. Finally, he witnessed his uncle's battles as the original Bloodwynd alongside the Justice League. Realizing these memories were not his own, Raphael broke free from the illusion and discovered his uncle, Quintus Arce, chained to a chair and tormented by a demon. Raphael argued that his uncle, a hero who had saved countless lives, didn't deserve eternal torment. The demon, however, explained that the blood gem's curse, born of rage and pain, doomed its bearer to hell, regardless of their deeds. Realizing the man before him was his family, Raphael vowed to free him, but was attacked by another demon. Suddenly, Quintus broke free, transforming back into Bloodwynd, and joined Raphael in defeating the demon. After the battle, Quintus revealed that he had tried to protect his family, even faking his own death to keep the gem's curse from spreading. Despite his efforts, the curse had still found Raphael. Determined to end this cycle, Raphael forced the demon to release his uncle and absorb the gem's power into himself, freeing Quintus from its influence. Before disappearing into peace at last, Quintus acknowledged that their legacy would always be tied to the blood gem. He urged Raphael to promise to be a better Bloodwynd. With his uncle finally freed from eternal torment, Raphael continued his journey through hell, now more determined than ever to confront and kill the devil.